It's 8:40 p.m. on what's today? December 30th. About this time every night, I put Cadence to sleep. And then the house is quiet. And you think, it's not a big deal. But when it's quiet, my mind starts racing. I can't think straight, but at the same time, all I can do is think. It's a complicated feeling. So then I feel like I then start having like an anxiety attack, which is great when you're trying to go to sleep, because all of a sudden it's like all this adrenaline just starts running, and it's like all of a sudden all I want to do is go run. I don't run. I don't. I mean, I'm an active-ish person, but I don't run. And all I want to do is go do something, and it's like it's 8:40 at night. I have a child in bed. I can't really do anything, you know? Can't go anywhere. So, I don't know why I get this feeling. And maybe it's just literally because I think subconsciously my mind knows how hard things are, how hard they've been, and how hard they're gonna get. And that's I guess, the crazy part, because that's my cat. I really thought things were gonna finally settle down. I was like praying, like not praying because things had started to calm down. The school year's literally almost halfway over. The kids were all doing great in school. Yeah, there were stresses, but not very many people can say they live this life of complete stress-free nothing. Because if you do, please tell me how. Because, I mean, even now that it's just me and Katie, there's a new stress there. Because it's like, we're around each other now, like 24/7. And not that we weren't before, but it's like, we had something to kind of break that up a little bit, you know? She'd go to school. There's no school right now because it's winter break. Or she'd go and hang out with her sister or her niece, or, you know, do something. And so it's like, we weren't literally sitting in a house with not much to do, you know? It's like, realistically, there's a lot to do. But at the same time, it's like, when you get to a point where I've cleaned pretty much everything. I do have a pile of laundry up here that is clean. I just haven't put it away yet. But I cleaned out her entire closet. I have cleaned everything. And it's like, it's great because I'm like, I try to be clean, organized. And like 2 years ago, Mac and I started doing this, like, what's it called? Starts with an M. Minimalism, that's the word. And so, you know, we were like, okay, if it sits for so long, we don't use it, garbage, you know? And we got really good at it, you know? It was like, this doesn't, you know. So, you know, I started getting smaller stuff, you know? But at the same time, it's like, there's some things you don't get rid of, like, I have a whole entire cupboard of board games because we liked playing board games. I have a closet full of clothes, but I also have to wear clothes. And the clothes I wear at home compared to the clothes I wear to work are two different worlds. Because, I don't know. That's just kind of the way it's always been, I guess, when I was, a couple years back, it was the clothes I wore then. I didn't care, it was kind of like, I didn't care if they got dirty or whatever, it was just, I wore sweats a lot. I will be honest, I wore sweats a lot. But now, because I work in more of a professional environment, I do try to dress nicer. I'm not saying I still don't rock my graphic tees. And I swear, I know I've been wearing this shirt in like every video, but really I haven't. I washed it. So I might have worn it more, but it's been washed. I know that sounds crazy, but anyways, I told you I had laundry up there, right? So like I said, this journal is gonna kind of just be me when my brain can't process maybe what I'm processing, because realistically, and I've said this in another video, I think, Mac was like my band-aid. Or maybe, what's that saying? It's like, I am rubber, you are glue, whatever bounces off of me and sticks to you. He was my shield for so long. He helped me through so many things, which I think I want to make another video about, kind of like our story, because it's a crazy story. But I won't get into that in this video. I really, but if something was bothering me, or he would have this saying every day, I'd get home from work and I'd have a bad day or something, and before I could vent and let out all that aggression, I had to stop, because sometimes I'd come home and I'd just be in a horrible mood, and that just would set the tone for the house, and that's not a good way to end your day, trust me. And so I'd come in, he'd be sitting on the couch, and I'd give him a kiss, and then I'd say, how was your day? And he would say, oh, it was long, or this funny thing happened, or and it kind of would get me out of the world is evil, all of this, because I can't remember if it's pessimist or optimist or negativist. But I had that mindset, because for so long it was like, everything that can go wrong will go wrong. And, I've learned yes and no, yes and no. But at the same time, he just, would, get the thoughts out of my mind right away. Or, look at it from this person's point of view. Or think about it like this or something. And so there's so many times I could think, I just came home, asked him how his day was, smile on my face, and then I cried, And every time, he'd make it better. If it was just something silly like picking me up. I love the big cats, not the little Kit Kats, but the ones that are called big cats. I don't know what the difference is, but I love them. And he would pick me that up in a raspberry tea. He'd pick me up a piece of cake, even though he loved cake. It's just those little things that my mind is trying to process, I guess, because I have so many, great memories. And I can tell you that there's been times that things have been hard. So hard at times, but knowing that I had him by my side, I knew we could get through anything. Because we did. We got through so many things. Now I feel like I'm just rambling. But helping me talk about it, I guess, definitely helps my anxiety. It helps me not feel so alone, even though I know I'm just talking to myself. It just makes me feel like I'm getting it out, because, I mean, I can keep it all inside, which I try, I really do, but I'm not good at hiding my emotions, never have been. You know when I'm mad, you know when I'm happy, you know when I'm sad, because, well, one thing when I'm sad, my face does this thing, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but I'm like this pinky, purpley, blotchy color everywhere. So I don't hide my emotions very well. I am very much a chameleon with my emotions. My cat is driving me crazy. Daisy, stop. Well, thank you for letting me vent, and I hope you have a good night. I love you guys. Bye.